Yeah, yeah. Check the scoreboard. Red song. Don't get what you wanna take. Make your snap count. Don't get what you wanna take. Don't count the snap. Take what you're given till you get what you wanna take. Grind like the rent dude, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Don't pitch the ball after an incomplete first down. Take what you're given till you get what you wanna take. Grind like the rent dude, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count.
You really liking that one, huh?
That's the one. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
E, what's good, my brother? Long day, guys. We've been trying to get this going since Wednesday, and just busy days at work, busy days home, busy days everywhere. We're gonna get into this really fast because we got to be. We're gonna move fast today because we got to be out here tomorrow morning.
And to be quite honest,
ain't much to talk about.
But a lot of those games, it's not even this. It's not really a lot to speak about with some of those games. But we're gonna touch on all of them. But some actually don't even deserve time, if we're being honest. Rage fresh. I know you just saw it. I saw that. So you can do it again. I see it.
Nah, these are old though. These about week old. Need some grease in them, but yeah. All right, E. Let's get into it. Let's talk about our 1D1 game that we had this week. Am I clear? Because I'm not using my mic today. All right, good. As long as I'm not, if I'm not echoing, let me know if I'm echoing, guys. All right. D1, Death Row, AK. This is a matchup we would want to see normally.
Yeah.
But a undermanned AK and a Death Row that's starting to look like they starting to get it going. That's and I said that right behind that because I didn't want to let Death Row think I was taking something away from them. No.
We reached the point now where, and I started talking about it last week. We're not doing I didn't have my guys.
Yeah.
We're not doing that anymore.
You might not never have your guys. So this is what you're gonna have.
So that's it.
So but Death Row starting to get rolling. They look good. They tweaked this roster. And their rosters in general.
This team is so fast, man. That's the thing. This team is
Shifty
fast.
also.
Huh?
Shifty also.
He's got to get the ball. Y'all just have to get the ball to the playmakers and let them do what they do, man.
AK, they had Shane playing QB some of the times, and they had TJ playing QB some of the times. Shane actually was trying to rotate back and forth.
Yeah, the Elites game was going on at the same time.
The Elites game was on the field, right?
Of course, it's the QB of the Elites as well.
Yeah. But to be honest, I think the result doesn't change because he QB'd most of the game.
Yeah.
Is this the game? Yeah. Will, surprisingly, didn't have his best game. This might have been the worst I've seen Will play.
Huh?
This might have been the worst I've seen Will play. I know it'll probably never happen again.
But we're just talking about this game. We're talking about this game. But it's not over his season or anything like that. But this particular game, it wasn't there.
He wasn't the normal Will we're used to.
Used to seeing, yeah.
Some drops. Lots of drops, maybe. Uncharacteristic plays of him. But other than that, AK got to get their guys out there. Hopefully they can field a full roster because the teams in the I know this division is small, and these other two teams, they've been having their guys. They Death Row, surprisingly, because they usually struggle with this issue. And the Gators are coming stacked.
Pause.
You're right.
But yeah.
You have one question for me? Go. Man. Germ, what up? Yeah, Germ, we gonna get to you later. You've been playing some good ball. We're gonna talk about you later. Well, that's it about for our D1 games. And you know what, E? We're gonna jump right into it. E, let's get to D1 power ranking.
Power rankings. Okay, again, not standings. It's just power rankings, right? So
I can show standings if you like.
No. There's a difference.
No, there is. So you know what? I'm going to show what the standings are, and then you can show. You can do. I'll have the power rankings come up after. So, Death Row 5-2, Gator 4-1, AK 4-2, Purple Rain 2-4. Those are the standings. BTA 0-6, and they'll stay that way because they are no more. So
BTA has been disbanded. There are no more. BTA went with chip chill. Yeah,
potatoes.
Yeah,
anyway, that's mad whack, right?
That was terrible.
All right. So I'm gonna pop the power rankings across the bottom of the screen. And the D1 power rankings are Gators 1, Death Row 2, AK 3, Purple Rain 4. I don't think anybody can debate that. Right now, Death Row is looking more dangerous.
Yeah.
Than AK. They looked really good last week, and power rankings are something that's that flexes as the games go on.
To borrow a phrase from, and we don't want to, we know it's this line, Stephen A. Smith. What is it?
What?
It's fluid.
It's fluid.
It's fluid.
Yeah.
Right?
So, but the Gators have, I know they've been off for 2 weeks. Requested one of them, I think, in a bye. They've been constant when they're here. They've been the most consistent team when they're playing. So that's why I feel like they come in at number 1. I don't think E disagreed with that. Listen, let me say this. This is not my power ranking or E's power ranking. This is the power ranking.
Ranking. There we go. Power ranking. Yeah.
So we didn't disagree with the list. So that's what we got.
And Shane, you can possibly go to number 1 entering week 8.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like we said, it's fluid.
Absolutely.
It's not a standard. It's fluid. Yeah. So it can change. This is going into week 7. So let's
go out there and destroy them. Who knows? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it moves. It moves. All right.
Has anything? I know winging it. Has anything disappointed you so far? Besides, obviously, we know what happened with BTA. That's a personal thing that we spoke about. But has anything else disappointed you or surprised you in D1?
No.
That's all? Okay.
No. It hasn't surprised me because I expect the teams. I kind of expected it in this way. It's like veteran teams that have played together are better than teams trying to get it together. And that's Purple Rain becomes a team that's trying to get it together. They have the same fielding guys issues that everybody else has, but they don't have the camaraderie as a team. So if you're missing the players and you're missing the familiarity of playing together, that's where you're going to end up.
I would say a disappointment, and it's I guess an overview of everything. If I could be honest for a second, a little disappointing in, I guess, attendance would be the word. And I get life happens. You know what I'm saying? We get it. We get all of that. But there are just it's so, our league has so much talent. You want to see these guys weekly, right? But it's just a lot of guys who, and I get it, work happens, life happens, family happens, things happen, but so many guys that try to just show up just to do enough to qualify for playoffs. I think that's the part that's annoying, because you see a matchup on the schedule, you're excited for it, and then that team is missing 4 or 5 of their guys, and it's not what you thought. You know what I mean? Going to bed Friday night. I'm telling you what's disappointing me, Jerm. The attendance has been very disappointing because, like I said, you go to bed on a Friday night or the schedule comes out and you see, and I'm not even talking about tomorrow, but I'm just saying I'm going to bed tonight, and I know that it's AK Gators. And I know what AK Gators can be, but
and then it's not that.
Will it be that? I went last week. I knew it was AK Death Row. Right?
Make it warmer outside.
AK Death Row. I remember what their first game was. They had their guys, and I remember the matchup that it was. Was it that? We ref this game. Was it that? The game was a bit of a letdown, right?
Yeah, well, you didn't.
You
want to see the best go against the best.
That's what I'm saying.
So
that's what I'm saying. So that, if anything, and that's across the board. And also, I'm disappointed in a lot of. If I'm going to be open and honest, a lot of the people who had the 8:30 games last week, they got to do better, guys, with the attendance. Too many teams barely were able to fill the team. Had 5, things like that. Like everybody has 8:30s, everybody has 1s. Show up, guys. Show up and play. I don't know if you had any games with. Oh, you did have a game with 5, right?
Yeah, I had a game with 5. Yeah.
My game started off with 5. I think I saw on film another game only had 5. Like, come on. That's disappointing.
My game with 5 was actually competitive.
Huh?
We gonna get it.
You may get that, but for every game you get like that, somebody's open because you have to start off with the guy at giver. He can go wherever after that, but he has to start off at giver. So the team is fast enough.
Defensively, it affected the team. I see.
Yeah.
Breakfast first, boys. Breakfast first. Listen. First and foremost, you better skip breakfast because of that barbershop you go to. That's just you can't eat nothing in the morning time on Saturday.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
8:30 till 20 minutes the second half. That's crazy. And Germ, you live close by.
Yeah, no excuses, man.
You live close by. You live really close by.
Yeah,
that's
no
crazy.
Excuses.
Here, game 100.
You actually don't know what the games are at 8:30 tomorrow.
I got everything up today. So I got everything. We'll get into that. Those anyway. So E went on his rant. The guys, come on. We want to see good games. That's the D1 power rankings, and we're gonna move on to D2. Wait. Yeah, D2 games here. Elite's ball up top. We're not even gonna really talk about that. The only thing I'm gonna say about that game, guys, keep it together.
That's it, man.
Yeah, I'm not and listen, don't be those guys. Keep it together. Win and lose the same way. Just keep it together. This was a game. Shane was going back and forth. Shane barely played QB here. Boo had to play a little QB. Abrar played QB. Squirrel played QB. They best play of this game maybe was a pitch and hook and ladder that went to the house. But ball up top didn't have their QB. O'Neal had to step in as QB, and it didn't go well. Elite's a pass on the back end. Pause. Yeah. So nothing. I'm not gonna say they're the number one team.
You probably expect them to look 38 zip, and if you told me that Shane wasn't playing the whole game, Elites win. But
yeah, they win.
But 38 zip.
38 zip, no Shane. Defense got to figure something out over there. Yeah, because you missed your quarterback. RM don't play defense, so. Defense. If your offense is struggling, you'll put to. I guess there's ways, there's excuses.
But they had a couple picks and things like that, but score the rock, score.
Didn't capitalize.
Because your famous line, right? You don't play QB, but no team is zipping you, right?
Hell no. Yeah, I would have had it. Listen. I'm scoring 21 in this game.
You scoring 21.
I'm scoring 21 points. They're gonna have to put Squirrel or Bucker or one of them as giver.
We're talking about 40-year-old Rob, not
yes, right now. 21.
Right now.
21 in this game. I can still throw the ball. 21 in this game.
Still
and my knees are feeling good. 21.
Okay.
Yeah, I can keep saying I just be talking. 21. I ain't never been zipped as a quarterback. It won't happen. Rob, what he said? Rob lives in the you know what? One of these days, Mike. One of these days. You know what? I'm gonna break the accordion at that barbershop. You keep talking.
Do that.
We're gonna move on to. Let's
go
go
to Outlaws because you use the word competitive in your 5-man game. The score doesn't say that.
The score doesn't say that, but they are undermanned. But they were moving the ball with the 5 guys. I felt like the 5 guys kind of confused the defense of the Lunatics, who's supposed to be one of the better defensive teams in this division, right? Mm-hmm. But if you watch the video, Ali was moving the ball. Zabi, right? Had like 10 receptions. Aziz had probably 10. They were moving the ball.
Yeah.
You would think with 5, they were moving the ball. This game was actually close. And then it got blown out of proportion. But it was This is a closer game than this score looked.
Okay.
Lunatics took care of business. That like you're supposed to beat 5. So we're not gonna go too overboard on that. The defense was the issue this game because they shouldn't score. They shouldn't score with 5 guys. You got an extra defender. You can actually man and then have
you any better than Ali. So you putting up 21. Ali can't put up 13. What are you saying here?
The Lunatics is supposed to be a better defensive team
than the Elites.
They're supposed to be.
Than the Elites, huh?
Yeah, if you take the players that are on that defense, you don't all right, blind slate, you just look at the players on the Lunatics defense. You don't think they're supposed to be better? I'm not saying they are. I'm saying they're supposed to be. No? Come on, E. You got it. What you saying?
I'm not saying.
I'm saying
there's a difference in on paper and what we've actually seen in the field.
Absolutely. So, but they're playing 5 guys.
We've been saying that all season about the Lunatics.
Oh, and this don't count. Ali's playing with 5 guys. Yeah, They had 6 or 7 guys on ball up top. They had a team. They had an entire team. I'm not getting zipped with an entire team. This here, I don't know, because you could probably put Willis give and then still man and then have you got an extra guy. It's different.
So you saying an underman Rob QB and doesn't score, but
underman Rob QB? No. I'm a score. I ain't gonna score 21 though.
Okay.
I rush a touchdown. Then.
You rush a TD. Okay.
Yeah,
but Ali's supposed to get zipped. But you would get 6.
No, I'm not saying Ali's supposed to get.
You just said they're not supposed to score.
No, I'm saying the Lunatics supposed to stop them.
Huh?
I'm saying the Lunatics.
That's what I'm insert. Ali is going. Rob Jones is the quarterback.
Against this Lunatics?
Yes.
It's rough. That would have been a rough day.
But you scored.
You know what it is? I give credit to taller people as QB. When you're tall, being short, it'll make it even harder. So being a taller person, QBing, you can see more. And Ali's athletic, tall, so he's and he can throw the ball. He did really well.
He's like a younger version of myself. I see.
No, nothing like that.
A little bit. No.
Any more days, I'm gonna look like Al. Al scored a touchdown this week.
Yeah.
Al scored a touchdown. Did you score a touchdown this week, Mike? Al could say he scored a touchdown. All right, let's move on to Gladiators League Pass. I'm gonna say this, right? I had to cut this game down and edited it. They mic'd up Kenny for the first half and mic'd up AZ for the second half. AZ never stopped talking, although they were getting slashed in this game. Yeah. You should hear if you listen to the audio of them. AZ is jokes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
AZ is jokes, but they fought. They fought. They tried. They actually tried to get the golden rule play to almost got back into this one, but they didn't complete it. But they fought in this game, being down the whole time. But the Gladiators were very good in this game to me.
Let's talk about 33. Yeah, like that's
and
you know
this is the one knock I have for the Gladiators, because I thought they played very well. I feel like they took their foot off the throttle and just tried to let the game finish. They could have put up more points. They basically just finished the game. You know what I mean? They could have. I think they could have put up.
They don't score a lot. They got to save some of that for tomorrow, man.
Yeah, no, but in this game here, I think they could have. They could have got to the 40s, the 50 if they would have kept their foot on the throttle. Yeah, they played well. They played really well. Yeah.
I think we take the 33, and I'm happy with the 33 for now.
It's better than 21.
Huh?
Better than the 21. What we used to say, they need to score at least 28, right?
At least 28, yeah.
They gave us 33 and look
33, and now you mad at 33. You want 40.
I'm not mad at 33.
You want 45. You want 47.
I'm just saying they I felt like they could have put up more points.
They won.
Yeah, absolutely.
They get the job done.
And
the roster's built like it's a workman-like team, and the roster's built that way. So
yeah, and they pack the defense. They slow you down. Death Row Lions.
Again,
better game than the score looks.
Here you go, man.
This wasn't an entertaining game.
This is where you get us killed, because
this wasn't an entertaining game.
I'm not saying that, but this is where you get us killed, because we get it becomes league against two podcast hosts whenever a team loses, but yet this time you continually try to prop them up.
This game was entertaining. I'm not propping anybody up.
They gave up 50.
Yes.
Lost by 23, if my math's right?
Yes.
And you're saying that
the game was very entertaining. When you look at a score like this, you think the game wasn't good. No?
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. And you're going to sit here and try to
prop the game wasn't good?
But you're going to sit here. I'm going to give you a minute right now, because I know that's what you want to do. And I get it. And I like what they're putting together also. But you wanted to take this minute to prop up a Lions team that gave up 50 and lost by 23. So I'm going to give you your minute. I just want you to realize what you're doing. Go ahead. Bro. I know you wanted your minute to do that. Go ahead.
I'm not propping up anything. Hold on one second. Let me turn these.
That's what it sounds like. We got accused of doing this with back in the day. Oh. Well, as recently as last season, me with the Spartans. You already know you with the Dips / Wolfpack, and now this is you with the Lions. I'm telling you, just be careful. Just be careful. You're approaching that territory, and I like what the Lions are doing, but you sitting here about to defend a team that just again.
All right, I'm gonna say this right. I was able to see.
But go ahead. No, it's for you. I don't.
No. That's not what it is. I was able in this game. I'm going off straight entertainment value of this game. I was able to see big plays on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to match what Death Row was doing, but some of it resulted in pick sixes, stuff like that. So I'm just saying the game was entertaining. I was able to see some Hail Marys caught, some pick sixes caught, some deep run backs off of regular plays. Why can't I say that? Now, let me say I'm not even bothering.
No, go ahead. I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
Now, Death Row looks like they finally built what they've been trying to build.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them use other weeks. We watch the offense. You'll see guys on the sideline not even touch the ball.
Exactly. Yeah.
This week here,
and so much so that it made us think, did they have too many people?
Yes. This week here, everybody was involved in the O.
Mm-hmm.
So I like what they've built and what they got going now.
Speed,
Speed and shiftiness. Speed and shiftiness.
speed. D1 and D2 death row. Speed.
All right.
So you don't want your time to talk about the Lions?
The Lions, still a work in progress. Still a work in progress. They're starting to figure it out though. Like they got a ways to go. They're starting to figure it out. They got their guys that are the upper echelon of the players showing up. And it, like I said, it's going to create that pecking order where now the other guys get put into a place where they can be successful. And you know, I will see who they play this week. I want to see them fully
I got you
full
right
powered, because whatchamacallit wasn't full powered. Even Death Row wasn't full powered in this game.
We're not using that anymore.
No, they weren't, but they did. They put up 50 points.
Using that anymore.
Oh, let me see. Here
we go. With the Lions. Lions have a potential get right game against Ball Up Top at 8:30.
Or you know, and they all
and back to the 8:30s that we're talking about. All Stars Elite. So Mike, get your team ready. 8:30. We have Lions Ball Up Top. And we have League Pass and Death Row. You guys set the tone.
We'll see what happens.
You guys set the tone.
Yeah, but Death Row's looking really good, and Lions are making their move. And as we do that, let's get into the D2 standings. That looks about correct to me, and we're gonna go to the D2 power rankings. My barber could scroll. Mike is funny.
Let's see the power rankings.
Let's see it like you don't know. In the D2 power rankings, we got Elites coming in at 1, Outlaws Death Row tied at 2, League Pass 4, 5 All-Stars, 6 Gladiators, Lions 7, Lunatics 8, Ball Up Top 9.
Explain that number 2 spot.
The number 2 spot, number 2 spot just basically means somebody was disagreeing on it, and they, you know, both guys will hold the spot. You know, there wasn't a consensus on that one. So, what do you think, E?
I mean, whoever put together the power rankings seem to be very smart guys. seem to know what they're talking about. I think it's accurate.
I got a question for you. What do you think about the 7, 8, 9 spot?
I don't think about it. No, but I'll joke aside. All right, man, because we like to talk about, and you love to use full powered. The full powered Lion. Okay, I believe Ball Up Top is number 9. So this conversation is gonna be between 7 and 8. All right. A full powered Lions team. Are they better than what you proclaimed supposed to be the best
full powered Lunatics team?
Supposed to be the best defense in the league. Would Kazi and Co be able to move the ball against this Lunatics team?
I don't know. We got to see. We'd have to see. I don't know. I have no idea.
Huh?
I have no idea. So both teams full power. So now both teams full power. You're talking about Will versus
Cello Guy.
Guy.
Well, they actually played 2 weeks ago. I'm talking about full power because the other Will wasn't there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
Will versus
Cello Guy. Then then you go what? Brian Ike.
Well, Ike is probably the giver.
So now, so then Brian AP. What
We're
are we doing?
fortunate enough to kind of have some of the matches. Like I said, this game did happen 2 Saturdays ago. Again, Will C wasn't there, so I don't know what that changes in terms of who he's guarding because the Lions did end up winning that game.
So that could have been the difference maker. It could have been the difference maker.
Yeah.
So,
but again, the list is what?
It's fluent. It changes every week.
Yeah. But you ball up top, number 9?
Right now, yes. Right now, yes. They got some deep soul searching to do. They got to figure something out.
All right, not coaching, just nobody's here. Just me talking to you. Just two friends, two brothers talking on a Friday night. What does ball up top have to do tomorrow to beat the Lions?
What does ball up top have to do tomorrow to beat the Lions?
Yeah.
This is going to be tough. If I'm going to say this.
It is the 8:30 game, so besides being on time and have guys show up, we know those are the two things.
So you're saying both teams full powered, right?
No, I just don't want the answer to be have your guys show up. Like we know.
No. So then I'm gonna answer the question as both teams full powered, right? What can ball up top do to win this game? They're gonna have a tough time slowing down the top two of the Lions. They're going to have a tough time. Now, in return, do I think the Lions top two have a tough time slowing down the ball up top two? No. The top end of the roster of the Lions is better than the top end of the roster of ball up top. Is that something, you don't think so?
I'm not. The ball.
You're not even sure. You're not even sure.
Go ahead. You're not even sure.
Who is the top end?
If I had a fully powered ball up top, I would probably say. And granted, he's been there 1 week, but we're talking about everybody showing up. So I would say Ty and Chris.
Ty and Chris. I would actually put Mitro as one of the top two, or Rush,
and take who out?
Whoever you want. Whoever you want.
I'm asking you. No, you're asking who the top two are.
Production-wise, right? Production-wise,
the production. Ty played a game. That's what I'm saying. But if Ty is there,
I don't recall what he did in that game. If he was pivotal, but production-wise, Mitro and Rush produce more than I feel like they produce more than anybody there. So I don't know. We're gonna if you want to you can't just anoint guys the top guys. They gotta show up week in and week out.
That could just be a connection, more connection with the QB, anything like that. I get
QB
that.
is who the QB is your QB. You got to figure it out. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, you get at me for not being critical, and I'm being a little bit more critical today, right? And that's the thing. I always kind of pet the dog and make everything real nice, but no, guys got to step up. Team has good leadership. It just hasn't worked. Guys got to step up. This game here. This is a game to the Lions are on an upslide, ball up top or on a downslide. This is the game to get right.
So are we on that? Outlaws Gladiators. We're talking about a matchup of arguably, elites aside, arguably the best offense in the league when
full power.
All conversations are fully powered. All right, so let's not. We don't even got to put that anymore. So we're talking about arguably best offense against what has been perennially a very consistent defense. Edge wise, who do you give it to?
Yo, what is it? All Stars?
No, not All Stars. Did I say All Stars? Outlaws versus Gladiators. Sorry,
Outlaws versus Gladiators. So
I apologize if I said All
Stars. I actually think offensive, defensively, I feel like the Gladiators do such a good job with the defense that they can slow anybody down. Now, the problem is this team, the Outlaws, can be a high-powered offense. So you can't just, it's not just slow them down a little bit. You got to slow them down. So can you hold long enough to, and the offense is going to have to match some sort of points, because even if you slow them down, we're slowing them down to 28, 30. You're slowing them down to 33 points. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of the 45, 50. So now we're asking your offense to put up over.
All right. Gladiators scored 33 last week. I tell you, they scored 33 points tomorrow.
If they pack the defense, we going into overtime.
33 points. Should that be enough to beat the Outlaws tomorrow?
We going in overtime.
Huh?
We going in overtime.
We're going overtime.
If they pack the defense, we coming down to throwing it in from the 5. And E, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Who you taking? Outlaws from Outlaws in the overtime, or you taking the Gladiators in overtime?
I can't predict. We don't predict.
No, I'm saying who would you be more confident in the overtime? I'm not gonna ask you to pick the game per se.
The initial.
The simple answer is right.
No. The initial overtime, I'm taking the Outlaws. The 40.
Yeah, they're the higher powered offense.
The initial one. But I'm talking about we're in the 5. If we get beyond that and you need a stop, I might be leaning towards Gladiators for one stop at the 5.
So basically, you're saying that Outlaws got to finish it in the first overtime or in regulation.
Yes. I'm saying that.
I like that. I take that answer. I'm not gonna push more. But anyway, so those are the power rankings for D2. You see this
one more. I know, but I just got one more because we make a good time. All Stars Elites. All Stars pull off the upset versus the Elites if
they get faster overnight. I don't know, man. Listen, this Elites are it's like a track meet with the Elites with Shane throwing the ball 85 yards. It's tough you got to be able to run with these guys. So you don't learn speed. Right? And the All Stars are steady, but they are, to me, one of the slower teams. So they're polished, but they're slower. So what they're gonna need to do is shorten this game. They need to just do their job, which they've been doing, but they need to shorten the game so that Elites can't get running. Or you got to match it point for point. Just make sure, you know what, I can't coach.
No coach.
Yeah, you got
general points.
General points. Yeah, you gotta let it be. If you're gonna lose this, they say if you're gonna die by 1,000 paper cuts.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Die by 1,000 paper cuts in this one, if that's how you got to go down, because that's gonna be the best chance you get. But they got the guys. It's speed, man. The speed is crazy over there. And if you have speed and a big arm, a quarterback with a big arm, it's tough sledding. They're the number 1 team, man. Like it's no knock that we're saying that, but they're the number 1 team for a reason. All right.
Since we already started, I don't want to leave out the last game. It appears that Lunatics have the bye, so League Pass Death Row.
Pass Death Row. I think this is actually going to be a closer game than people think. I think League Pass comes out and runs a good offense this week. Hopefully they we're talking full powered. Yeah. Can they slow down the attack of the speed the speed and shiftiness of Death Row? I don't know, because they got their guys too, but I know we don't pick, but this offense versus offense, this game is going to come down to whose defense is better, and that's basically going to be it, because I don't you got, I don't know, the defense. That's basically my thought. Defense is going to make the big difference.
And let me just ask you one more question, because we do know that they have used both. Again, I have no inside information. You don't. So we don't know who's throwing tomorrow for death row. Does the outcome depend on who the quarterback is? Does that make a difference?
Right now, I don't know, because the team has been built better right now. So I think that was also the issue with both quarterbacks. It didn't make a difference. The team wasn't built evenly. If that's now, it seems to be built as a system where, everybody can be involved in this system.
A little bit of guys that could do.
You got a little bit of everything. Yeah. You got the big man. You got the big man over the middle. You got the, finally, you know what I mean? So that's about it. All right. Let's move on to D3. All right. Damn, Sleepers Ravens. This is, if you remember in the beginning, I said if the sleepers with their full roster is very formidable.
Yeah.
Germ is playing like a star.
Yeah.
Marv is playing like a star.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan is doing a hell of a job at QB back there right now. And when Marv is not, they do, they kind of mix it a little bit. Mostly Ryan in this game. Marv did score a touchdown and an extra point in this game before he relinquished the QB to Ryan, and Ryan did his thing. Only guy on the roster that I feel I want to see him rise back to his ways is Alfiz. I feel he hasn't been himself.
I mean, like going through the motions a little bit right now.
Yeah, I feel like he hasn't been himself this season. Yeah. But we know what he's capable of.
He got big contributions from Chris. We know he's not there every week.
Oh yeah,
he's a player. He's a player.
Yeah. So
with a couple of picks, so team effort.
It looks like they're getting the boys back, and they've built something really good here.
Mm-hmm.
So if they can they got to build on this one. You come out with the full roster, and they'll be looking good. Ravens. My critique for the Ravens here is listen to the theme song of the show.
Okay.
Listen to the theme song of the show.
There's a lot of things said in that, so be specific. There's a lot of things said.
I watched this game because I had to edit it, so I got to watch it a little bit more in depth.
And also because we need show prep.
Yes.
You had to edit it.
No, but I watched it twice because you got to remember, while I'm edited, I'm going to see it. And then
so you watched it an extra time.
An extra time. Maybe even a third time.
Thank you. Come on.
If it's there, take it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like it's so simple. If it's there, take it. Like it's you can't, once in a while you can go away from it, but if it's there, just take it. You don't need all. You don't need all. Just get
constantly the same.
You don't need all. Just get a positive game.
It feels like it's constantly the same critique, right?
You ain't even get that one.
I never hear, huh?
I said, you don't need all, just get a positive game.
You got to stem the tide a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm here for y'all every week. I'm here for y'all every week.
Good.
For y'all every week.
They have no idea what we're talking about.
Here for y'all every week.
Yeah, so that's about it, man. Like 14. They and the Ravens are struggling a little bit. They just gotta go back to what you were doing.
More shocking than anything, and one was a pick six. Kenny at the end of the game scored. It was 41-14 at that point. But even take that away, you still gave up 41. And the Ravens' calling card has been their defense.
Their defense, yeah, the defense is.
You know what I mean? So we expect you to score more than 14, but giving up 41, which again, 41 that your defense gave up, that's unacceptable. and I know they have guys who, preach defense, the defensive captain.
Yeah. So.
Shout out to my boy. Had a baby this week. My boy, yo.
Congrats, yo.
Congrats, man. Congrats. So, congrats on that. But I think, let me look. I'm looking at this. Look like they have a week off right now. So, regroup, get it together.
Yeah. A well-needed week off.
Yeah.
A well-needed week off. I know they communicate a lot, that team. So hopefully they're gonna figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where we at? Let's go. Thunder Bengals.
And this is where I look like an idiot. All right? Because the same way I just scolded you about the Lions, I'm gonna put my foot on and give that same praise to the Bengals. And you know me, I'm not a moral victory guy. I just like the fact that growth.
Yes.
What I mean by this is not happening 2 weeks ago, let alone beginning of the year. They started off with 5. One of the teams that I'm talking about in terms of disappointment. You have 6 who know from the beginning, because they gave up an early touchdown, a deep bomb to JG. That's going to happen when you're 6 on 5. That doesn't happen. You have 6 the whole game. Who knows what happens? But I'm going to give credit to the Thunder. Ryan threw a great game.
He did.
As Arm was out. Obviously, we spoke about Arm being out for ball up top, but Arm was also the quarterback of the Thunder. So Ryan said he knew coming into the game that he was going to be throwing, and he threw. Not all went to his team, some went to the other team, but he threw. He threw.
But they came out with the victory, right? That's all that matters.
Yeah, they came out with
he did a solid job. He did a solid job stepping in. So now the Bengals didn't have their quote unquote best 2 players, right? But it didn't matter. Let me.
Yes. Go ahead.
Sumik, amazing game.
I think we're saying the same thing.
Amazing game.
Andre.
Jonathan. Andre.
Chris, who's normally a defender. I think he had about 7, 8, 9. Bro.
Touchdown.
This is a win and a loss. I am not moral victory guy. I'm not moral victory guy. But this one, you can take away something from this loss.
Yeah, Fawad played a good game at QB. Played a good game at QB. So they're figuring it out. Yeah. They're figuring it out. And when they have everybody build on this, this was a very entertaining game to watch back.
And now when we turn to the Thunder, we always do go giver. This guy's trying to assert himself as a receiver now. You see?
Oh, Kurt
scored a couple times. Yeah, I've never seen him produce this much on offense. So
well, he does it when they need him to. He does it when they need him to. Oh, look who jumps in the chat right at the right time.
We're gonna talk about the game in a second.
And Thunder pulled it out. A couple nice plays in this game made by Ryan the QB. Couple great catches by everybody. They played well.
Yeah.
Sonny, you got to get a catch. You drop one in this game. Yeah, one opportunity. Yeah, one opportunity. I didn't think I was gonna forget.
It was the rain.
One opportunity against your former team, and you couldn't get the catch.
You had to get one shot, right?
You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime. All right. All right. We're gonna go to Browns Caliphs. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't get to watch that one.
I was hoping you did.
I was so busy today. I'm sorry.
You did.
This
what I
one
do know
here,
is this the game that Miguel had to throw?
Miguel had to QB. Yeah. So it was one of those games that the Browns just did what they did. But to be honest, I didn't get to watch this one back. Did I edit this one? I edited it, so I seen it. So, but I didn't really get to like normally I could say more. But good job, Browns. W.
Congrats, Browns. Congrats, Browns. Congrats, Browns.
Yeah.
They don't like to talk about them anyway, man. They don't. You know.
But shout out to Wakas, man. He's been playing great ball.
Yeah.
Caliphs, they're gonna get all their guys. They're gonna have it all together. We're not worried about the Caliphs. When they have everything, they'll be fine. Now we're gonna go on to. I'm gonna say this was the best game of the D3
final
division.
game of the day.
And the final game of the day.
Best game of the day.
Anything's possible. Let's make sure y'all say it right. Anything possible versus the Savages. This was a back and forth game.
This was
highlights.
Yeah.
Yes. Highlights on both sides. Bomb there. And to be honest, both teams played well. I do have a critique for Henny Ting before I give more credit.
All right.
You guys have to think of how to close the football game at the end of the game.
That's not even a Henny Ting thing. We see that with a lot of teams. Man.
We do.
This is also the reason why I know we look at each other as refs. We look at each other like, is it over? We can't assume that a team is going to do the right thing. So we're never going to be the ones that's going to call a game when there's still enough time for you to make a mistake. If that makes sense.
So at the end of this game, Hennything has the ball. First down, Savages, they understand they have to waste time. But they back up and get caught further back trying to waste time.
Yeah.
When all you do here now, this I guess because this game is over. Like I guess I can coach this here. They weren't too far from the first down.
Don't make it Henny.
Yeah, it's not just anything. They weren't far from the first down marker. It's first down. It had to be under 2 for us to be talking about this. So first play, take a sack, walk forward. Don't go over the first down marker. Second play, do the same damn thing. Unless you got something quick right before the first down marker. Third play, you can get the first down because they would have had to call timeout to stop the clock under 2. So now they're out of timeouts and you get the first down. The game is over because you have 4 more downs. I don't you got to think that timeout. I've seen it multiple times this season where I'm like, why are they throwing the ball? So then in that sense, now you give the ball back to the Savages who had the right play drawn up to get at least one shot into the end zone.
It was Hash
who throws back to Merce.
Who was trying to throw it back
to Hash.
It was a bad pass.
The issue with it was Merce should have been once the giver didn't rush Merce immediately, he should sit there and wait. And if the giver never comes, then he has to throw it into the end zone. Then when they finally decide to rush him, if they leave Hash and come towards Merce, then you throw it back when they get closer to you. Because then you can kind of float it to Hash. So Hash tried to dive and catch it, but it was such a bad pass. He hit the ball, he hit the floor, and that was the end of the game. But this was an amazing game.
It was.
This was a really good game. You did start running at them, but they had enough time to get the pass downfield.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bit more patience.
It was a bad,
He rushed the pass back. Yeah.
He rushed the pass back. Once he saw the giver start to approach him, he rushed the pass back to Hash. With the bad pass, ball hits ground, game over. Didn't even get to attempt the Hail Mary.
Yeah. But everybody was balling in this game on both sides. Andrew, big time play, one-handed catch. Dre, you had a sick one-handed catch on that right sideline if you're on the offensive side. Richie played amazing.
Yeah.
Lamar had a almost game sealing pick late in the game that really, really mattered. Rook, I seen Rook do some ill stuff going downfield the other way. And he did
a great game. Card, like just back and forth.
Such a good game.
Defense was definitely optional in this game, though. Definitely optional.
But both teams, like I said, it came down to a final, like not a final play, but it was anybody's game till late. And then you guys could have closed a little bit better, but in the end, Hennington got on the board with this W, 41-35.
The first
W, and you guys, hopefully you guys can build on it, because what this division is talented from top to bottom, right? So I feel like the teams are very evenly matched. So it comes down to who can finish and get the wins. This is one of them. Savages have suffered a late game loss a few times. This I consider a late game loss also, because this was a tie game.
Yeah.
Or a very close game. So late game loss. Then they had the overtime loss. Then they had the overtime win over the Gladiator. It's been up and down. The teams are even.
Savages play entertaining games, huh?
They do.
I get the game. I think they 1 point. They beat the Sleepers by 1.
They beat the Sleepers by 1 because he got German.
Savages gonna have an entertaining game, right?
Yeah, if you get the Savages, the game's gonna be good. So, all right. So now that we have this here, let's go to the standings of D3. I think this is it here. Yeah, there we go. Surprise
on there.
Any surprises on there? Anything at 8.
Thought that would be better.
I thought they'd be better. But they got to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this game here is the best showing they've showed. And the Savages aren't no slouches, but this is the best showing they've showed. So hopefully they figured out this.
It's only a 3-2 record. I'm actually pretty surprised in a good way with the Thunder.
No, I'm not surprised. With the roster build, you got Ryan, you got the QB, you got JG. If you get everybody there, if you get Jesse out there, I think they're a good team.
Yes.
We've seen you think they should be better? Oh, okay.
Pleasantly surprised by them. They're a good team. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Gotcha. Sleepers, I expect you guys to be good. Caliphs, Ravens, Browns. Ravens. Right now, the Ravens are on a downslide though. So they this is a 2-game losing streak. I know it's the first 2 losses. But they're gonna have to figure it out. I think the Spartans are better than their record tells now, because they've added, gotten back to their spring team somewhat, with a big difference. Savages still have some minor things to figure out. Anything, y'all figuring it out. Bengals headed in the right direction, but still ways to go. I'm gonna put the power ranking across the bottom. And these are the D3 power rankings. Caliphs, Spartans, Browns at 3, Ravens at 4, Sleepers at 5, Thunder at 6, Anything at 7, and the Bengals and Savages tied for 8.
A lot of people are gonna look at that and say Caliphs at 1.
Yeah, as you can see, the power rankings do not match the standings by no means right now. But like I said, what is it? E? It's what?
It's fluid.
So,
It's fluid.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, we see Germs.
We know. What's good, Tayyip? We know we know Germs thoughts.
Right. Again, it's fluid. We're taking everything into account, not just last week. Teams can have a bad week, right? Teams can have a bad week. Teams can have a great week, play above. We just like to see it some more from the sleepers. And seeing as how we had the sleepers where they're coming from, we had the sleepers at the bottom three team 2 weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're moving on up. You don't just all of a sudden go from 9 to 2, 9 to 3. You got to work your way up, because just the way you can point out how you beat them, there's some teams
that point out some team that beat the Gladiators beat you out.
So now the Savages beat you. Should the Savages be ahead of you? We have the Savages at 8. The Savages beat you. So it's not about wins and losses, man. It's everything. And again, the list is fluid.
Beat the Ravens and we still below them. The Savages beat you guys, Ryan.
Exactly. That's the same. What do we?
And you're above them. He ain't know you. He just said you played mad good.
Yeah,
you know what I realized? I realized some of these guys need somebody to fuel them.
That's what
don't make it me.
Huh? Make it up. If that's gonna have these sleepers come out and play the way they played, because they've been playing.
Why I gotta be the guy that's fueling the team?
No, because they've been playing amazing ball since we had them at the bottom 3 team. So if they watch this for fuel and feel that, and again, I call us talking heads. The talking heads are disrespecting them. Use it. So let's see who they play tomorrow.
Hey, wait, but why I gotta get attacked? Why I gotta be Rob hating? I ain't got nothing to do with it.
You beat the Browns tomorrow, who we have at number 3. You never know.
There you go.
You never know.
You could be playing for the spot. I don't know. Playing with Casper cookies tomorrow. See, that's your problem. Keep Germ away from them cookies.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, y'all better tell Germ. Y'all better not let Germ eat no cookies this season. None. All right. Yeah, but what we got left?
We doing these power rankings. We said there's gonna be, a lot of debate, disagreement.
Yeah. But they're pretty. I feel you can't really argue some of it.
Yeah.
You can't really argue some of it. E has already been going over this week's game, so we don't really have to really get into that. Wait, who they play this week? I can't even see.
The sleeper play the Browns.
Sleepers. Oh, you already got into it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what do you think is gonna be the best game tomorrow? Can you see it?
I can see it. I have to make my screen bigger, but best games tomorrow. D3 specifically.
This
Lions ball up top should be a good game. Outlaws Gladiators.
That's the one you single out?
Yeah. Outlaws Gladiators.
Outlaws Gladiators. I'm intrigued by that matchup. I am.
Brown Sleepers.
Mm-hmm.
If and maybe League Pass Death Row.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my games that should be entertaining tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, E. We actually within an hour.
A little bit over, but
a little bit over.
I took us on a couple tangents.
You want to keep asking me extra questions.
I took us on a couple tangents, but the people want to know, man.
And yeah, and you know what? We're gonna start to wrap it up tonight. Pause. What's so funny? That's funny. But before we go, it's that time of the night for the top 10.
Welcome to the Red Zone Top 10, brought to you by Idea A, EC, Dynamic Tax and Accounting, and Sportswear. Did you make the top 10?
Who?
With the blitz.
James, get up! Good play there by Guy. One of the big time plays in this league.
Yeah.
Oh, a little pitchy.
Pitchy woo woo. It's a long way here. AP with the move.
AP doing what he does.
Oh, is it gonna be a pick six?
You know, it's a pick six.
Pick six.
Pick six by Ryan. Big time
Pick
player.
six.
Do big time things. Back to this game, huh? And the big bomb interception by Nick.
This time by Nick.
Nope.
Yo.
Whoop.
Mm.
Touchdown with Nick with the moves. Go back to this game. Give me that one-handed interception.
Easy work. What's going on there?
You've been catching the ball with one hand a lot this season.
Back to this game?
Hail Mary. Give me that.
Give me that.
And James just goes, man. Guy again. Lions are figuring it out. Oh,
That's
here
what
we
we
go.
talked about. Death row.
Death row speed. Ooh,
It's
give
not
me that
well.
skip. Ooh,
Look
the
at this.
back cut. Gone.
Yeah, they're not catching him.
Abdul, I would have gave up a long time ago.
And that's
A little skip for the people. A little skip for the people. Said I'm too good. I'm too good. I'm too nice. Here we go in the Hennington's game that we talked. Give me
that.
Go get it.
That's the reason why Dre is here. He knew his play was gonna make it.
He knew he was gonna be on here. Look at that. Anything looking like they're gonna figure it out.
This right here.
Number 2. This could have been number 1, but it was an extra point.
Look at that. Look at that.
Behind the back.
Nah, we have to fight. I'm going to be right now. We have to fight.
He hit him with the magic.
Hey, see that? Confirm that.
And our number 1 player today. Put it up to the big man.
Give me that. Moving. Look at Drew.
That's 4-4 speed after. That's 4-4 speed after.
Stop playing. Y'all
Big
do it all
Drew.
day. Do it all day.
Listen, that boy can play.
Do it all day. Yeah.
Touchdown.
We have.
Anything is looking like the. Oh no. He looked like he got hit by a Mack truck.
I don't know if you saw the post game. Well, you edited the game. Well, no, it's a Guinea game. I declared that was
the number 1 play.
Yeah, once I saw it, I knew hands down. And I actually said it to Dre. I said, Dre, yours was nice, and I said you possibly could have been number 1, but you got bumped. He said, yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah. So
Shout out to
shout out to listen, man.
Dre.
Good news. Yeah, good news, guys. Parking will be free. The paid parking days are over for the season. All right. So y'all good to go, man. Just come park. Y'all all right. Y'all don't have to park in the school anymore. Paid parking is finished. Listen, that's what I was told. That's what I was told by the park. So
we'll also put it in the chat tomorrow.
Yes, I'll put it in chat tonight. Actually, when we get off, I just wanted to give the news on here. But paid parking, you should be good to just come park now at there. What else? Listen, we're gonna be on time tomorrow. We'll see everybody in the morning.
Yeah. All you guys that have the 830s, I don't know if you've been watching since came on the air an hour 10 minutes ago. Be on time.
Yes.
Bring six, please. These 6-on-5 games, 5-on-5 games can't happen. All right.
Yeah, and we're beyond the halfway point of the season. We will try to have league leaders out by the next podcast. I'm going to do my best. We will try to have league leaders out by the next podcast. Early in the season, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of things we have to do. So, Jeremy's going to be in the booth in charge for those cookies. See y'all at 8. Yeah, but you good, Mike. You good. You could get parking's done. I got the word from the park department yesterday. Other than that, good luck tomorrow. Clean up after yourselves, and
the
usual, man. Listen, like I said, main thing. Win how you lose. Come out and have fun. Let's get some of the. There's been 2 weeks of couple things happening that is unnecessary. Just be a gracious winner. You know what I mean? Be a gracious winner, be a gracious loser. You know, we all out there to have fun. You see guys that have never met each other until they played on football teams together here, and then you see them, you look at them celebrate together like they knew each other forever. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
So you know, good luck tomorrow to everybody. And let me take us out.
My music.
Cue your music. Who you, Deion Sanders?
Hit my music.
Right up our alley. Peace.
Don't matter how much you're in or out, don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Don't pitch the ball after an incomplete first down. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Take what you're given till you get what you want to take. Grind like the break to turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out, don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Take what you're given till you get what you want to take. Grind like the break to turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out, don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count.